Koimonogatari Part 4, or Monogatari Second Season, Episode 24. I think that's it. I'm losing track at this point so bad. I'm just remembering the arc numbers. And ultimately, I think that's all that matters. Alright, I'm going to start this up here in 3, 2, 1. Nice shot. Open. Stay out of it. Not hard to do that. Yeah. Interesting that he did that. That's fascinating, actually. Went for the cold first. Cool down his thought process, I guess. Might help him think. Oh, is Kaji? Is he singing now? Keiki's singing. Okay. We'll crank it up a little bit. All right. Part 4. Yep. cool shot. It wouldn't work. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I can see it happening too. Understandable. Hmm. Yeah, you did get a second warning. You didn't think of that. I'm surprised. But he wouldn't tell him to pull out. Yeah, I don't think so either. No. Yeah, he's a very straightforward person. Hmm. Mm-hmm. And I fully thought I was talking to Haragi. Mm-hmm. Yep. Beguile you. Hmm. Hung up. Yeah. Yeah, that, I would imagine so. Yeah. Not to mention, if I remember correctly, it's a pretty standard offering. No, she's a god. Ah. It seems she is a god. One track mind. Oh, nice. I've missed her. We haven't seen her really her much lately. I love the tiger stripes. I really do. Also, the shrine's always been one of my favorite set pieces, and this looks awesome. Allow me to listen. Hmm. To ease their minds. Mm. Mm. What a misfortune. Gave her a push. A happy calculation gone as planned. Yep. Sounds about right to me. Hmm. Okay. Damn it. Like right now, I have like no idea at all where this is going to go, and most of the time, I have a pretty decent thought of how it's going to conclude, at least to an extent. I might be wrong, I might be right, but I usually have an idea. And right now, I have no fucking clue, to be honest, because um, you know, Nanako is such a wild card, and Kaiki, I'm loving the hell out of seeing him, but he's a much different style character than we've had before. So I mean, we've got all these different elements going around him right now. He's got someone following him from the day before, which he assumes was from Guy and Senpai. I'm not convinced 100% on that one. He had a letter underneath his door, which might have been the person following him. You know, I want to pull out and everything like that, and trying to figure out, this exactly how this is going to play out as far as shit goes, and how's she going to react actually whenever he tells them that they're dead, if it actually gets to that point. This show is a pretty unpredictable show to begin with. It can throw you through left field real fast out of nowhere. I'm loving the hell out of the arc, though. It's so refreshing to see it from his point of view. And it's interesting that they chose to do that for the final arc. But then again, this season, the first arc was from Hanakawa's perspective, and that was very different as well. A huge gamble starting a series off without the main character and ending it without the main character. We'll probably see Aragi at some point. I mean, I just don't see them not showing him at some point. I mean, hell, even in, you know, Tsubasa Tiger, we saw him at the very, very end, you know, with his grand entrance that was probably grossly exaggerated in her mind. But then it makes you think, though, actually, real interesting thought, is that how exaggerated he was in her mind, throwing the sword down from, like part of the clouds came down, stabbed it. He jumped off the barrier and came down and picked it up and carried it over to her, it was pretty epic. That's how she saw him. And it makes me wonder how his actual fights actually do go. Because he seems to kind of have like almost a depreciating view of himself in some regards. So I wonder if he actually gets his ass kicked as bad as he thinks he does. I don't know. Or if he's actually as useless in his fights. So I'm just wondering if the truth is kind of in the middle, as far as things go sometimes. Just, one thing that kind of stuck out with me right there. They say there's two sides to every tale, and the truth is usually in the middle. Alright, well, I am going to try to knock out one other show tonight before I go to bed. Well, this is Drunken Otaku. I'm heading up. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you all later.